Now, previous video I dropped today, we're talking about the NIO CEO coming and said that OnVO sales have been boosted or have increased by over 40% month to month for the month of May, and that is what we need to expect tomorrow, which has been so great. I mean, the NIO CEO started saying that, look, they've cutted 40% of their reduced their staff, OnVO staff by 40%, and even with that kind of staff reduction, the sales were able to grow by 40% month to month, which is something that is crazy, and it shows us the great work that the new management under Shen Fei is performing. But something very interesting is that, yes, NIO is saying they cut 40% of the OnVO staff, right? I mean, under this the CBU, part of the restructuring of OnVO is to duplicate position for duplicate some of the positions where you find one position or one guy serving both NIO and OnVO, which is something that is incredible. Now, Shen Fei, apparently there is a post that has been also surfacing the streets of social media highlighting that OnVO is hiring again. I just don't know the kind of skills or the kind of positions that they're hiring, but OnVO is hiring, in as much as we did highlight that the new CEO said they've cut or chopped 40% of OnVO staff, but they're hiring again. And apparently this has been happening. I don't know if the position of the people they're hiring are the same position of the people that they let go, because one of the problems that led into OnVO not selling as good under the previous management is because a lot of the sales personnel that were selling the sub-brand were not skilled or did not have enough or adequate experience to be able to sell the car, and that led into the sales personnel or salespeople from OnVO not being able to close so many deals, which probably OnVO trimmed a lot of the sales personnel, and now maybe they're hiring experienced personnel. I don't know, but it appears that in as much as there were 40% job cuts, there are also more jobs that are being advertised or posts that are now active, and they are just waiting for people to fill those posts, which again is something that is very good. I mean, that post that we read, it says that OnVO is starting to feel confident again in terms of the sales that they can generate, which is absolutely great, and hopefully it gets to hit 10,000 deliveries very soon. Only OnVO, or coming from OnVO, that will be so great to see OnVO get back to that 10,000 range and even go a next step, and that is crushing their delivery record of that 10,000 deliveries we saw in December. But can I tell you something? Personally, I think this year OnVO has got a potential to get to 20,000 deliveries, because you will know that in Q3 they are launching their L90, the largest SUV under OnVO. It is coming, in fact, in August. They are going to launch it, and the deliveries are going to also start in Q3. And in Q4, they are going to launch the L80, and that L80 is also going to come and increase the sales that obviously OnVO generates, which is just so crazy, something that is amazing, and it shows us that OnVO getting to 20,000 is very much possible this year because of the new products, because of the restructuring, which is just so amazing. I mean, part of what the new management of OnVO did under Shen Fei is that they made sure that they integrate NIO with OnVO, meaning that when you go to some of the NIO stores, you will find also OnVO. They integrated this. They also gave permission to the OnVO users to also start utilizing NIO houses in China, where of course you can go and do your meetings there, which I suppose it's good, because now they feel like NIO and OnVO are one, right? At first they were all doing their different stuff, but now it looks like everything has merged together, and we now know that NIO is doing very, very well. So I am happy. I'm excited. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds, the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. It takes me some time to make videos like this, which is why I always ask you guys to hit a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content that I give you almost on a day-to-day. NIO, it is the company that I talk only about on this channel because I believe that this stock, this company has got the capabilities of changing a lot of people's lives in terms of getting to financial freedom, and it's very close to my heart, right? Of course, and that is the reason why I talk a lot about it. But in terms of your own decision making, I cannot advise you to buy or to sell, to increase your holdings, but I can tell you what I'm doing. I can't tell you what the big banks or smart money is doing, and that is, of course, they are increasing, or they've been increasing their holdings onto NIO, which is something that, of course, gives us the motivation to probably do the same. But again, it's not professional financial advice. These are just my opinion. So I am super happy, man, seeing OnVO hiring some positions. I suppose they are not just hiring for the sake of increasing the team, but this time around they are hiring experienced personnel that will come and make impact onto OnVO, right? In terms of deliveries, in terms of sales, and being more efficient in terms of cost, in terms of the day-to-day business running. So why, right? Which is just so great, which is amazing, and it makes me to look forward to the sales that are still going to come from OnVO. So like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. It takes me some time, guys, to make videos like this, and all I ask from you is to give it a thumbs up, is to subscribe if you have not done so, is to hit that notification bell if you have also not done so, because sometimes, or in fact, let me just be honest with you, there's a lot that NIO releases, or there are a lot of news that gets to be released on a daily basis that covers NIO, or either by NIO or they have an impact onto NIO, which is why hitting that notification bell, it will make you be aware of what's happening around NIO. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. Those that are persevering will most definitely be rewarded with time. These are just my opinions. Do your own due diligence so that at least you are comfortable as you are investing onto this stock, because it's quite volatile, and this is what we are seeing in the markets. Our time will come because NIO continues growing their fundamentals, and because of that, I think you and me can agree that we shall be rewarded. I'll see you on the next one, my dear friends. That's all from me, and God bless you all.